rich get richer. SEC powerhouse Alabama has not only locked up four-time champion head coach Nick Saban, but they have now landed yet another big-name recruit for their class of 2015. Hi, everybody. Shea Pepler here inside our Campus Insider studios. And joining me to discuss the good news for the Crimson Tide is Aaron Suttles, who covers the Tide for Rivals.com. And Aaron, Nick Saban's new contract has now been approved after over 7 months of discussion. This new deal is expected to average around $7 million yearly for Coach Saban and keep him in Tuscaloosa through 2022. So with this new deal in place, do you believe this is where Coach Saban finishes his career now?
Absolutely. You know, from the talks that stem from Saban to Texas last year around December, now the contract is finally approved and signed on the dotted line. $6.5 million in base salary, $400,000 a year bonus, about $7 million a year. Absolutely, at his age, 62 years old, with the recruits that he has, the players he has on this Alabama team, the way he has them rolling, I expect him to finish out his career here in Tuscaloosa.
Coach Saban made $5.5 million last season. Now on the recruiting front, defensive tackle T.D. Moton recently committed to the University of Alabama. He has now sat out last season due to transfer rules. But what kind of impact will Moton have on this already loaded 2015 class?
Well, he's just another phenomenal athlete, a jumbo athlete, 6'2", 303 pounds, extremely athletic, wears the 300 pounds really well. I think he's a little bit raw in terms of technique. He'll need some advanced, some coaching there at the college level from Coach Bo Davis. But no question, Alabama's getting a guy with a lot of flexibility in his hips and his ankles, a guy that's very athletic and that can do a lot for 6'2", 303 pounds.
Well, Aaron, as I mentioned, this 2015 class is loaded. Moton only widens the gap at the top of the rankings. Does this class have the potential to be Nick Saban's best recruiting class to date?
You know, it seems like we say this every year, but 2014 was certainly a great class. The kind of gold standard at Alabama is 2008. You have a Mark Barron, a Julio Jones, Mark Ingram. But this class right here is lining up to be his best. And I know it gets a little redundant. We say it every year, but you look at the athletes they have and the talent spread across the board at every position. I know it's only June. We've just flipped the calendar to June, but we could be looking at Nick Saban's best class here in Tuscaloosa. Unbelievable.
They seem to always reload. Aaron Suttles, thanks so much for the time.
Thanks for having me.
More on the college football front here at Campus Insiders. Are the Baylor Bears the best team in the state of Texas? Doug Chapman breaks it all down right here on CampusInsiders.com.